approach in content and presentation.
An occasion could be a formal conference. If you're introducing the delegates at a conference, then you have a formal role to play. Sales promotion, a farewell party or a condolence meeting will require you to gather information about the person, quote anecdotes, use a grave tone, and speak at a slow speed. A wedding, an obituary.
The audience. The content will change according to the audience, and these are a few pointers to keep in mind. The average age and qualification of the audience must be considered when you begin to write your speech. If it is a very qualified group of specialists, then you can adopt a serious mode of speech. College students need jokes, questions, interactions, and fast delivery. Laypersons like customers to whom you are introducing a new product will require a slow-paced speech illustrated with live demos, screening, and audio-visual and handouts.
How should I speak? Reading from a script. Reading from a script ensures that you can be confident and make no mistakes. It is true that it does not make a great impression because there is no eye contact with the audience. There may be no rapport, which is essential.
Using notes. Write and learn the speech thoroughly. Make notes of all the key points in the same order. Refer to your notes to ensure all the points are covered. This will give the impression that you are directly addressing the audience.
From memory. If you have a brief speech, you can speak it from memory. It would be a good idea to plan the speech, make points, and then stick to the order.
Speech delivery tips. First, be well-groomed. Second, speak clearly and adjust your voice so that everyone can hear you. Third, do not speak rapidly even if you are nervous. Fourth, when you want to emphasize on any point, include a pause to allow the audience to react.
Fifth, crack a joke to prove your point. Sixth, make eye contact with your audience. They will pay better attention and react to your statements by nodding or smiling. Seventh, keep your hands free for gestures. Eighth, do not pull your clothes or scratch your head or make nervous movements.
How do I write a speech? The opening. Pointers regarding the opening of speech. First sentences are the most important as far as the success of a speech is concerned. Make an unconventional beginning. Start with a phrase or a quote. Describe an anecdote. Tell a joke relevant to the subject. Ask a question, then tell them what you are going to speak about. Do not talk about unnecessary topics. Stick to the point. Keep your Thanksgiving for the end.
The middle. Some piece of advice about the middle or the heart of the speech. It contains your point of view and is the most important part of the speech. Divide this into points or statements. Each statement should lead into the other progressively. Illustrate with examples. Repeat a statement if necessary. Use pauses. The listener will then be able to grasp each point before going on to the next. Unless it is a research paper, don't go into great details.
The closing. The closing statements are as important. Summarize your main points. Throw a few poses and suggestions about the future of the subject. Conclude with a thanksgiving for being invited.
Use of words. Use the KISS formula. Keep it simple and short. When speaking, be straightforward and direct. Use words you know the audience will understand. Avoid slang and very informal language. Use adjectives of color, shape, texture, and flavor to make your listener get a realistic experience.
Length of sentences. The length of sentences does matter. Short sentences are easier to understand. Differences in repetition